Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you're all fine and your studies are also going on well. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, then I will highly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. In this video, I will solve the practice test paper 1 that I have prepared on the chapter of simple interest. I have already covered all the theoretical aspects and problem solving in the last three videos on this chapter. If you have not watched them, I highly suggest that you please watch those videos uh, s- uh, before you solve or attempt to solve the practice test paper 1. Now, you should always try to solve the any practice test paper yourself first, and only when if you are stuck at any problems, you can see my solution video. And while I am solving the problems, you can pause the video and take a screenshot. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Mathematics for class 7, following the textbook of author R.S. Aggarwal. And I hope you can see the practice test paper on the left hand side. I have zoomed in quite a bit so that you can properly read the questions. And on the right hand side, I will solve the problems along with any discussion of concepts that is required. So let's start solving the problem. Okay, so the first problem says that Rajani and Mohini deposited rupees 3,000 and rupees 4,000 in a company at the rate of 10% per annum for 3 years and 2.5 years. Okay, so this is problem number one. So Rajani and Mohini deposited 3,000 and 4,000 in a company at the rate of 10% per annum for 3 years and 2.5 years respectively. The difference of the amounts received by them will be. Now amount, the difference, it is asking the difference of the amounts received by them will be. Okay, let's calculate the amounts of Rajini and Mohini separately. This is Rajini and this is Mohini. So for Rajini, we have the amount, we know the amount, I mean short writing amount, AMT, we know is principal plus PRT by 100. Uh, Now this is, we know that if you take P common, we have 1 plus RT by 100. Okay. Uh, Now since the rate the rate of interest is same, the rate of interest is same. So let's say for Rajini the amount is amount 1, and the principal, since the principals are different, the sums are different, we, let's say for Rajini the principal is P1, and also the P1. So we have amount 1 equals to P1 into 1 plus RT by 100. Now this is uh, mm, so let's not take P common, that will not really help much. So this is P1 plus P1 P1 R is 10 and T for Rajini is 3 years. We have 100. And for Mohini's amount, let's say denoted by amount 2, will be P2, that is her principal. Mohini, I don't know, is female or male. Anyway, Mohini, I think, is female. So P2 plus P2R is same, and we have T by 100. Now this is P2 plus R is 10. R is 10. So we have 10 P2 And T, what is T for Mohini? T for Mohini is 5 by 2. 2.5 years means 5 by 2. Now it has asked the difference of the amounts. So we have to find the difference of amounts received by them will be. Now we have to first identify which amount will be greater. The sum of Mohini is more, that is 4,000, and also, but the years is same. Years is less. Now anyway, let's first let's calculate amount 1 minus amount 2, and if it's we have to find the difference of the amounts received by them will be. So if it turns out to be negative, we just have to consider the numerical value of this difference. So this is P1 plus P1 plus P1. Okay, so let's put the values now. Now this will become P1 plus 10 will divide 100 with 10. So this becomes 3 P1 by 10. And let's simplify the amount 1 and amount 2 further and see what it comes to. So we have this P1 plus 3 P1 by 10. Okay, so this is, if we simplify this further, we have 13 P1 by 10. And what is what is amount 2? That is amount of Mohini. We have, if we simplify this, we have P2 plus we have 10, 10, and we have 5 P2 by 20. We have 5 P2 by 20. This is equal to 25 P2 by 20. Now this is equal to okay, let it be. So now we have amount 1 minus amount 2 is equal to P1. We have 13 P1 by 10 minus 25 P2 by 20. Now this is equal to P1 was 3000 by 10 minus P2 is 4000. So this is 10, 1010 cancels. This is 3900 minus 10 cancels, 10 cancels, and 200. So this is 50,000. So we are having a negative anyway. So 1100. We are having minus rupees 1100. So the answer should be 1100. It has asked the difference of the amounts received by them. Difference means the larger amount minus the smaller amounts. So the answer is choice D. Okay. Let's do problem number 2. Problem number 2 says the difference of interest for 2 years and 3 years on a sum of rupees 2100 at 8% per annum is the difference of interest. Okay, so the difference of let's say the first interest B, the first interest for 2 years is, now remember one thing, that in this the difference of interest for 2 years and 3 years on a sum of rupees 2100 and rate percent, the sum is same. The sum and the rate percent is same. And so we have to note one thing, that when you calculate simple interest is principal into rate into time by 100. Now let's say if we have, so the interest I'm saying let's say we use the letter I for interest. So in the interest I1 for say for I1 for 2 years will be sum and rate is same. 2 years will be, we will just put PR into 2 by 100, and the interest for 3 years will be PR into 3 by 100. Therefore, it is saying the difference of interest. Now clearly I2 is greater than I1. So I2 minus I1 is equal to 3PR by 100 minus 2PR by 100. Now the reason why I have not, so if you have, if it will be unnecessary calculation if you find the value of I1 completely and you find the value of I2 completely and then you find the difference. Because in this case, since in this problem, since the principal and the rate is same, we can put the value of P and R, that is the principal and the rate, in the final expression. That way you will save some time in calculation. So this is nothing but PR by 100, and now I will put the values of P and R. P is 2100, P means sum or principal, and rate is 8. So 100. So this is 168. So the difference is 168, and the answer is choice B. So for this kind of problems, never put the value, never completely compute the values of I1 and I2 and then take the difference. Since the rate and the principal are same, you do not put the value of rate and principal at the end, and first find the expression of I1 minus I2, whatever it is coming, and then you substitute the value of principal and rate. That way it will save some time. Okay, so let's do problem number 3. Problem number 3 says that the interest on rupees 350 at 5% per annum for 73 days is, so time is given to be 73 days, and we have to convert always the time in years. So this is equal to 73 divided by 365 years, and this is equal to 1 by 5. 73 divides 365 with 5. So we have T as 1/5 years. What else is given? Rate is given to be 5% per annum, and the interest on rupees 350 on means the principal is given to be rupees 350. So therefore we have to find the simple interest. The interest means the simple interest. Simple interest is PRT by 100. Now put the value of P. We have 350. R is given to be 5 and T is 1 by 5 divided by 100. So 5 cancels, 1 0 cancels. This is rupees 3.5. So rupees 3.5 is the simple interest. So the answer is choice D. Let's do question number 4. It says that a sum of P amounts to A1 at R1% rate percent R1 per annum for 2 years, and amounts to A2 at R2%, that is rate R2, for 4 years. Then A1 is to A2 is. So a sum of P, so P is the sum, the sum P amounts to A1. Okay, so let's from the formula we know that amount equals principal plus PRT by 100. So this, in this case, since the principal is same, we can, it's better that we take P common, and we have RT by 100. This is the formula. Now we put the values. A sum of P amounts to A1. So this implies, in the first case we have A1 equals to P 1 plus rate is R1 and time for 2 years into 200, and also we have A2 equals P, principal is same, and we have 1 plus RT by 100. R is given to be small r2 and T is 4 years. So we have this. Okay, now this is equal to P by 1 plus R1 by 50, and amount 2 is equal to P into 1 plus R2 by 25. It has asked the ratio of A1 is to A2. So this, if we simplify further, we have 50 plus R1 by 50, and this is equal to P 25 plus R2 by 25. Now this implies A1 by A2 will be equal to P into P plus 50 plus R1 by 50 divided by P into 25 plus R2 divided by 25. Now PP cancels. This is 25 into 50 plus R1 divided by 50 25 plus R2. Now this is equals 50 plus R1 divided by 2 into 25 plus R2. Now we have to check which of the choices are matching properly. So we have 50 plus R1 is 2. We have to find 50 plus R1 is 2. 50 plus R1 is 2. I think choice D is matching. If we simplify the denominator, multiply the 2, we get 50 plus 2 R2. So it is matching with choice D. So the answer is choice D. Okay, let's do problem number 5. Problem number 5 says Radhika borrowed rupees 12,000 from her friends, out of which rupees 4,000 were borrowed at 18% and the remaining at 15% rate per annum. What is the total interest after 3 years? What is the total interest after 3 years? Okay. So let's say the out of which 4,000 were borrowed at 18% and the remaining at 15% rate, 15% rate per annum. What is the total interest after 3 years? Okay, so let's say, so the first part and then this be second part. We will calculate this interest on the first part and second part. So first part we have principal P is 4. I'm not using the symbol rupees, I'm ignoring it. I hope it's understood. P, and we have T is same 3 years for both part. Over here rate is 18%, and okay, so principal in the for the second part will be 12,000 minus 4,000, which is 8,000. Rate is same, rate is 15%. T is same 3 years. So for this part, first part, the SI is PRT by 100. It has asked what is the total interest after 3 years. Okay, PRT 100. So this is 4,000 R is 18, T is 3 divided by 100, and over here SI equals PRT by 100, PRT by 100. This is 8000, R is 15 and T is 3 by 100. Now since T is same, if we add the two, let this be SI1 and this be SI2, so the total interest, what is the total interest? Total interest is equal to SI plus SI2. Now we can take common. Now let's say, so we have 4000 into 18 into 3 by 100 plus 8000 into 15 into 3 by 100. Let's see what factors we can take as common. Now this is 4000. This 18 we can write 6 into 3 by 100. 8000 we can write 4000 into 2. 15 we can write 5 into 3 into 3. So we have this. Now let's see what common factor we can have. We have 4000. We have 4000. We have 9. We have 9. And we have 100. So this into 6 plus 10. So this is 16, 4000 into 9 into 16 divided by 100. 20 cancels, 20 cancels. And we have to find the value. This is equal to 360 multiplied by 16. So this is how much is 36 multiplied by 16? We have 36, 21, 36, 6, 7, 5. So this is 5760. This is the total interest. So the answer is choice C. Okay, let's do problem number 6. Problem number 6 says Manish invested a sum for 2.5 years at R1% in a company. He would have earned 3 times had he invested for 4.5 years at R2% per annum. Then the ratio R1 and R2 is equal to Manish invested a sum, so sum is not given. Manish invested a sum for 2.5 years at R1% in a company. He would have earned 3 times. Had he invested for 4.5 years at 2%. So basically, let's say first case and second case means first investment or second investment, you can say. Sum, let's say sum is P. So now you have to please note that it is saying that he would have earned 3 times had he invested for. The earnings would have been 3 times. Now, when you invest some money at simple interest, the money earned is basically the simple interest. It is not the amount you are earning. The earning is coming from the simple interest. So, we have to understand that the simple interest is becoming 3 times in the second case. So, in the first case, let's say simple interest be I1 is P with the sum, and R is given to be R1, and T is given to be 2.5 years. 2.5 years means okay. let's do one thing. Let's write down the facts. Sum equals P. T is given to be 2.5 years. This is 2.5 years means 2.5, 5 by 2 years. And rate is given to be R1%. In the second case, the sum is same. The sum is same, and the time is 4.5 years, that is 9 by 2 years. Rate is R2. So now it is saying that if I1 is the interest, let's find out what is the interest, simple interest in the first case. I1 equals to P, what is R? PRT by 100. PRT by 100. This is equal to P into R. What is R? R1. And T is 5 by 2 by 100. And in this case, interest I2, simple interest I2 equals to PRT by 100. This is P, what is R? R is R2. And what is T? T is 9 by 2 by 100. Now, if you simplify the I1 and I1 and I2 further, you get P R1 by PR1 by 40, not 40, yes, 40. And I2 is equal to PR2 by I2 is equal to 9 by 2. So we have 9 PR2 by 200. Now it is given that he would have earned 3 times had he invested for 4.5 years. Now given I1, given that I3, I2 is equal to 3 times I1. So this implies I2 is 9 PR2 by 200 will be equal to 3 into I1. I1 is PR1 by 40. This implies from here PP cancels out and we get, it is asking the ratio of R1 is to R2. So we get R1 by R2 equals 9 by 200 multiplied by 40 by 3. R1 40 by 3. So this is 5 and this is 3. So this is 3 by 5. So this implies the ratio R1 is to R2 is equal to 3 is to 5. So the answer is choice C. Okay. Let's do problem number 7. Problem number 7 says, if a sum was rupees 10,000 more and was lent at simple interest for 2 years at 10% per annum, then the extra interest would be in rupees. If a sum was rupees 10,000 more and was lent at simple interest for 2 years at 10% per annum, then the extra interest would be. Now extra, why the extra income is happening? The extra income is coming because of the extra sum, that is rupees 10,000. Then the extra interest would be in. extra interest. Mm, uh, if a sum was more, okay, let's say let the let the sum be p. Let the sum be x. Rupees x. I'm ignoring the rupee symbol. Let the sum be x. So first case, that is when it was second case. Second case means the sum is rupees 10,000 more than x. Now in this first case, it is saying that the simple interest for 2 years, so the time and rate percent, 2 years and 10% are same, remains the same. It is just saying that if you add, if the sum was rupees 10,000 more, the what would be the extra, what would be the extra interest. Now we know that simple interest, in this case I'm saying that SI1 is nothing but P over here. Okay, so P plus PRT by 100. Now in this case we have assumed that the sum is x, so this is x plus XRT by 100. If the sum was more. Okay. Now in this case this is equal to now for the second case, the simple interest is the formula is P plus PRT by 100, and in this case the principal is rupees 10,000 more, that is x plus 10,000 plus let's say this be instead of okay, no problem, x plus, no, this is a bad way of calculating. Let's say let the sum be it is not required to, we need not assume the sum. So in the first case, let the principal was P1 and this was P1. So we have P1 plus P1 RT by 100, and in the second case, let's say the principal is P2. Even we know that P2 will be 10,000 more than P1. Now, so this is the scenario. Now, then the extra interest would be, now the extra interest definitely, since P2 is more than P1, because P2 will be 10,000 more than P1, so SI2 will be more. So we have to find SI2 minus SI1. This is equal to P2 plus P2 RT by 100. This minus P1 plus P1 RT by 100. This is equal to, let's simplify, rearrange the terms, we get P2 minus P1, and also we get we have P2 RT by 100 and minus P1 RT by 100. So this is P2 P1 plus we can take RT by 100 as common, and this is P2 minus P1. Now, so this is basically, if you can take P2 minus P1, this is P1, P2 minus P1 as common, and we get 1 plus RT by 100. Now P2 minus P1 we know is that 10,000, because P1 is the interest when we have considered the P1 to be the sum which is 10,000 more than the previous sum, which is P1. So this is 10,000 multiplied by 1 plus RT. R is given to be 10 and T is given to be 2. this. So this is equal to 10,000 multiplied by this is 1 plus 1 by 5. This is equal to 10,000 multiplied by 6 by 5. If we simplify, we have 2000 multiplied by 6. This is 12,000. So then the extra interest would be, oh sorry, I used the wrong formula. Sorry, simple interest is not P1 plus P1 RT, but only P1 RT. I'm very, very sorry for this. So this will not be there. This will not be there. So this will not be there. 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 What? So we will have P2. Okay, so we have P2 minus P1 multiplied by RT by 100. This we have. We have this formula. Okay, so now this is equal to, we know P2 minus P1 is 10,000 and R is 10 and T is 2 and this is by 100. So 100 to 0 cancels out and this is 2000. So the answer is choice C. So answer is choice C. Okay, let's do problem number 8. Problem number 8 says a sum invested at simple interest at certain rate. A sum invested at simple interest at certain rate amounts to 4 times itself in 8 years. Amounts to 4 times itself. Itself means the sum in 8 years. Amounts to, okay, so we know that amount equals principal plus PRT by 100. Now from here it is better we take P common because there is a relation between the sum and the amount. The amount amounts to 4 times itself, that is the amount is 4 times the sum, that is P. Now we have this formula, amount equals to P into 1 plus RT by 100. Now if we put the value in this formula from the data given, we get that 4 times, amount is 4 times P, 4P equals to P into 1 plus R. R we don't know, amounts to 4 times itself in 8 years. So we have, if we put 8 as value of T, we get 8R by 100. Now from here obviously we can find S, we can find R, but we will not find R as of yet. Let's see what it is asking, what time it will take to amount 10 times itself at same rate. So 10 times at the same rate. What time it will take to amount 10 times itself at the same rate? So in the second case, now okay, so this implies we have 1 plus 8R by 100 equals 4. This implies 8R by 100 equals 4 minus 1, that is 3. So this implies R equals 300 by 8. Now in the second case it is saying that what time it will take to amount 10 times itself at same rate. So in the second case, we have amount equals what time it will take to amount. So the principal remains the same. We have this formula, amount equals to P into 1 plus RT by 100. So this is the basic formula. Now if we substitute the values for the second case, we have, it is saying that it will amount to 10 times itself. So we have itself means P. So 10P equals P 1 plus, let T be the T, we have to find T. So T by 100, and let's put the R at the same rate. It is saying that itself at same rate, and rate we have found to be 300 by 8. 300 by 8. So we have this equation, P cancels. So we have 10 equals 1 plus 300 T by 800. So this implies, if we simplify a little further, we get 1 plus 3T by R. So this implies 3T by 8 equals 10 minus 1, that is 9. So this implies T equals 8 by 3 into 9, that is 24 years. That is 24 years. So the answer is choice B. Okay. Let's do question number 9. Question number 9 says, a sum was divided into two parts, P1 and P2. The first part was lent at 10%, 10.5% for 3 years, 4 months. And the second part was lent at 8 and 1/3% for 2 years, 6 months. If the total interest is I, that is the interest from P1 and P2 is I, then which of the following is true? If the total interest is, okay, so let's for part, let's compute the simple interest separately for part P1 and for part P2. So for part P1, we have the interest. It is talking about if the total interest is I. So for part P1, the interest that I1 with the interest for part P1 is, we have PRT by 100. This is the basic formula. Now if you put the values, P1, so principal is P1, R is given to be 10.5. 10.5 means 21 by 2. 21 by 2, and years is given 3 years 4 months. As the side calculation, this is a side calculation, 3 years 4 months. You must be very clear and strong in finding a given years and months in years. So this is 3 years plus 4 by 12, 3 plus 4 by 12 years. So this is 3 plus 1/3 years. This is basically 10 by 3 years. So we have T equals to 10 by 3, this whole divided by 100. Now for part 2, let's say the interest is I2, we have the basic formula PRT by 100. This equals, the sum principal is P2, R is given to be 8 and 1/3, that is 25 by 3. And years is given 2 years 6 months. 2 years 6 months means 2.5 years, that is 5 by 2. T is 5 by 2. This is whole divided by 100. So you have these two expressions for the two interests. Now we have that I1 plus I2 is given to be I. the total interest, if the total interest is I1, we have this. Now this implies if we add I1 and I2, we get now before doing this, let's simplify the I1 and I2 a little more so that it looks nice. So we have this. Okay, so this is basically P1 into 21 into 10 divided by 2 into 3 into 100. This is equals, this is 7, 10, 10, 7 P1 by 20, 7 P1 by 20. Okay, and if we simplify I2 further, we have P2 into 25 into 5 divided by 2 into 3 into 100. Okay, so this is how much? 25, 4. This is 5 P2 by 24. Okay, now if we now do I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2 equals to I. So this implies I1 is 7 P1 by 20 and I2 is 5 P2 by 24 equals I. Okay, now this implies if we do the simplification of the left hand side, this will be the LCM of 20 and 24 is 120. The LCM of 20 and 24 is 120. So this becomes 42, 7 into 6, that is 42 P1 plus this will be 5, so 25 P2 divided by 120 equals I. If we do cross multiplication, we get 120 I equals 42 P1 plus 25 P2. So the answer is choice D. The answer is choice D. Let's do problem number 10. Problem number 10 says a certain sum becomes rupees 6,400 in 4 years and rupees 8,200 in 7 years at simple interest. A certain sum is not given, rate is not given. Find the principal. A certain sum becomes means the amount. So at a certain sum, okay, so let the, since sum is same, let the sum be x, or let the sum be p. It looks better with the formula. So in the first, let the sum be p. So years are 2 years are given at the same at simple interest. So rate is also same. So the first case, and let's say second case. By case I mean the two scenarios that are given. That is, the first scenario is the sum becomes rupees 6,400 in 4 years at some rate percent, and the second case is that the same sum becomes rupees 8,200 in 7 years at the same rate. So it is asking find the sum. So we know that amount, in this case, amount we know is equal to P into 1 plus RT by 100. let's not use this formula. This will not be that much useful. The better one is P plus P R T by 100. In the first case, we have the amount is 6400. We don't know the principal, and this one, this P R we don't know. Simple R we don't know. T is given to be 4 years. For the first case, this is by 100. So we have P plus P into this. From here, okay. And in the second case, we have from amount equals P plus P R T by 100. This is the basic formula. We have the sum principal is same. PR, R is also the same at simple interest, but T in this case is 7. T in this case is 7. So we have these two equations. Now, okay, so this implies for the second scenario, the amount is 8200 equals P plus 7 PR by 100, and this is P plus 4 PR by 100. So this is equation 1 we get, and this is equation 2 we get. That is, equation 1 is 6400 equals P plus 4 PR by 100, and the second equation is 8200 equals P plus 7 PR by 100. Now if you subtract the equation 1 from 2, from equation 2 minus 1, we get if you subtract the equation 1 from 2, we get on the left hand side will be 8200 minus 6400 equals, and the right hand side will be P plus 7 PR by 100 minus P plus 4 PR by 100. This is P minus P plus 7 PR by 100 minus 4 PR by 100. Now PP cancels out. So this is from the right hand side. If you take find the principal, certain sum becomes, okay, if you take PR by 100 common, we have 7 minus 4. So this is 3 PR by 100 the right hand side, and this implies the left hand side 8200 minus 6400 is 1800. So we have 1800 equals 3 PR by 100. 3 PR by 100. 3 PR by 100. Now the rate we don't know, and also the principal we don't know. Now from here we can say that what is PR by 100? What is PR by 100? This is PR by 100 is 1800 divided by 3. This is 600. We got PR by 100 equals to 600. Now we can now you can put the value of PR by 100. Now we got the value of PR by 100. Now putting value of PR by 100 in equation 1, we get 6400. We have the equation 1 is 6400 equals P plus 4PR by 100. 6400 equals P plus 4PR, 4PR, 4PR by 100. This is P plus PR by 100 we know is 600. This is equals P plus 2400. This implies P equals 6400 minus 2400. This is 4000. So 4000 rupees 4000 is the principal. So the answer is choice A. Answer is choice A. Okay, let's solve question number 11. Question number 11 says a sum of money amounts to rupees 2000 in 3 years and rupees 2500 in 5 years at simple interest. Find the rate of interest per annum. This problem seems to be similar to the previous one, but in the previous problem it was asking principal. In this problem it is asking the rate of interest. A sum of money amounts to rupees 2000 in 3 years and rupees 2500 in 5 years at simple interest. Find the rate of interest per annum. Find the rate of interest per annum. Okay, so first case, second case, so the first case we see that amount, we have the formula amount equals P plus PRT by 100. Now now what we have learned from the previous problem, with the previous problem the data given is same. So we can find the value of PR by 100. We can find the value of PR by 100. Just see, we can find the value of PR by 100 and also we can find the value of P. So now if we know P and if we know PR by 100, we can find R. So this is the strategy or concept we will apply. So this is now this is P. Since the sum now in one thing, realize one thing, that in both the problems the sum and the rate of interest remains the same, just the years is changing and that is why the amount is also changing. Okay, so we have P plus P R. T in the first case is given to be 3 by 100. This is P plus 3PR by 100. This implies in the first case the amount is given to be 2000. So 2000 equals P plus 3PR by 100. We have this. Let this equation be 1. In the second case, we know from the formula amount equals P plus PRT by 100. This is P plus PR. T is given to be 5 years. So 5 divided by 100. So this is now. So this implies the second case the amount becomes 2500. So 2500 equals P plus 5 PR by 100. Let this be equation number 2. Now we will subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So if we do equation 2 minus equation 1, we get the left hand side becomes 2500 minus 2000, and the right hand side becomes P plus 5 PR by 100 minus P plus 3 PR by 100. Now this implies 2500 minus 2000 is 500. 500 equals, we have P minus P and then 5 PR by 100 minus 3 PR by 100. So PP cancels. This is equal to 5 PR by 100 minus 3 PR by 100 is 2 PR by 100. This is equals PR by 50. Now, no, let's not divide, simplify it further. Let's this be, so we have equals to 2 PR by 50. Now this implies PR by 100 is equal to 500 divided by 2. This is 250. This is, we got PR by 100 is 250. Now we will put putting PR by 100 equals 250 in equation number 1, we get equation 1 was 2000 equals P plus 3 PR by 100, 3 PR by 100. So this is equal P plus PR by 100 is 3 into PR by 100 is 250. Okay. So this is equals P plus 750. So this implies P equals 2000 minus 750. This is equal to 1250. The principal is 1250. Now we know that this implies, we know that PR 1250, PR by 100, PR by 100 is equal to 250. From here we can calculate R equals 250 into 100 divided by 1250. Now 0 0 cancels, 25 25, and this is 20. So this is R is 20% per annum. So the answer is choice D. Answer is choice D. Okay, let's do problem number 12. Problem number 12 says Alok borrowed a certain sum on 9th July 2006 and paid an amount of rupees 438, which included an interest of rupees 6 on 8th November 2006. Find the rate of simple interest per annum charged to Alok. Okay, so Alok borrowed a certain sum on 9th July 2006 and paid an amount of rupees 438, which included, so amount is given, which included an interest of rupees 6 on 8th November 2006. Now, we have to find the number of the time, that is the time in years, that is the time between 9th July and 9th July 2006 and 8th November 2006. So 9th July, we know that if we have the months, this is July, this is August, this is September, this is October, and this is November. Now we know that uh, July. So July, I guess I'm is 30 is the month of July. We have 31 days, and this will be 30 days, and this will be 31 days, and this will be 30 days. Now, and this will be 31 days. These months, July. Okay, I may be wrong, but if let's say I could be wrong, maybe the month of July starts from 30, and then every alternate months we know the alternate months have 31 days and 30 days, except February, 2006. Since February is not considered here, so we did not bother about February. So if the month of July starts from has 31 days, then we will have August, we'll have 30 days, September 31 days, October 30 days, and 31 days of November. So how many days we are having from 9th July to uh, 9th July to 8th November? The year is same. Now from this month, okay, so from this month we are getting 30 days, from this month we are getting 31 days, from this month we are getting 30 days, and from this month we are getting 8 days, since it is the loan or borrowed the money from 9th July to 8th November. Now how many days are there from 9th July to 31st July, to the end of the month July? This is, we have to include the 9th. The sum was taken on 9th July. So it will be 31 minus 8, that is 23, 23 days. So 9th July will be considered. Mm, no, this will be uh, 31 minus 9 plus 1. Yeah, this is fine. 23 days. So total number of days time we are having as 23 plus 30 plus 31 plus 30 plus 8 days. This is equal to 60, 53, 53, 84, 84, 84, then 114 plus 114 plus 8, that is 122 days. 122 days. From 9 July, 31. How many days are there? 31. 31 minus 9 plus 1, 23. And we have 23 plus 30 plus 31 plus 30 plus 8. We have 53, 53 plus 31. 53 plus 31 is 84. 84 plus 30 is 84 plus 30 is 114. 114 plus 8 is 122. Okay. Now this is equal to 1, 2, 2 divided by 365 years. This is coming a very weird fraction. Anyway, now it is saying that the simple interest paid is rupees 6, and uh, we have to find the rate, simple interest. We have to find the rate, and what we know is T. Uh, we know the simple interest. So simple interest is equal to P, we don't know, by PRT by 100. The sum we don't know, but the amount we know is 438, and the interest we know is rupees 6. So this we know. Okay, so we know that amount is equal to principal plus the simple interest. So this implies that principal is amount minus simple interest. So in this problem, the amount is given to be 438, and the simple interest is given to be 6. So this is 432 is the sum. 432 is the sum. Now simple interest we know is PRT by 100. Now this implies simple interest is given to be 6. 6 equals principal we have found to be 432. 432 R we have to find. R we don't know. Let it be R. And time is 122 by 365. This whole divided by 100. Now, this is a very, very weird expression. Anyway, so this is so we have 432 into R into 122 divided by 365 into 100. 6 equals to this. So this implies R equals 6 into 365 into 100 divided by 432 multiplied by 122. If you have to simplify this, let's do it slowly. So let's do 2 divide 6 with 3 and 261. What else? 5, no. 3 will divide 432. Yes. 1 4 4. 1 4 4. Hmm. 144. What else? 61. I think I might have done some wrong in the calculation of T, that is the 122 days. 9th July. July, August, September, October, November. 8th November. On 8th November. First of 8th November. So sorry friends, let me quickly check. Not calculator, I'm opening the calendar and trying to see what are the number of days. Calendar, what are the number of days for the months. Continue. So July 31. July is 31 days. Yeah, this is fine. Here July is 31 days. Oh, August is 31 days, September 30 days, October 31, November 30. October 31, September. Oh, sorry. I'm just checking the calendar and I did something wrong. July is 31. July is 31, so this was right. July is 31, and August is also 31. August is also 31, and September 30, 31, 30, 30, 31. September 30, and October 31. September 30. September is 30 and November is not required. Anyway, so let's see what now the value of the t comes out to be. So we have uh, August is so we have from August we have 31 days. From September we have 30 days, and from October we have 31 days. Okay, so now we have 23 is fine. This will be 31, and this will be 30, and this will be 31. What is now the value? 23 plus 31 is 54. 54 plus 80. 54 plus 30 is 114. What? 23 plus 31 plus 30, 31, 8. 23 plus 31 is 54. 54 plus 30 is 84. 84 plus 31 is 84 plus 31 is 84 plus 84. That means 115. 84 plus 31 is 115, and 115 plus 8 is 123. So this is coming out to be 123 days. Will it help? Let's see. This is 123 days. 123 days. 123 days. So, 123 days. He said that Alok borrowed a certain sum on 9th July 2006 and paid an amount of rupees 438. Amount means the total amount, which included an interest of rupees 6. So we know the amount equals principal plus interest. So principal is amount minus simple interest. So the principal should be 438 minus 6, which is 432. Now we are using the formula SI equals to PRT by 100. SI we know is rupees 6 equals 432 into R into 123 by 365 by 100. That is 432 into R into 123 divided by 365 into 100. So now R we got 6 into 365 into 100 divided by 432 multiplied by 123. Now 2 divides 6 with 3, and 2 divides 432 with 2, 1, 6. 3 divides 123 with 41. Nothing else is happening. 8, 8, 8. 3, 3. No. What is 14, 41? No, 41, 5. Let's, what is 216 multiplied by 41? This is 216 multiplied by 24, 6, 8. This is 6, 5, 8, 8. Uh, and the rate of interest, writing the rate of simple interest per annum charged to Alok. The calculation should not be this much complicated. 31, 8 plus 8, 31 plus 31, 30 plus 31, 8, 9th July. So 9th to 31. How many days are there between 9th July to 31st July? It is 31 minus 9 plus 1. 31 minus 9 plus 1. 31 minus 9 is 22. Plus 1, 23. 23 plus 31 plus 30 plus 31 plus 8. 53. 31 plus 31 is 62. 62, 70. 70, 100. 123 days. Oof. Okay, now let's see. 73 wheels. Now let's see if there is a LCM between 365, HCF between 365 and 8856. It's a long number. 2, 10, 13, 7, 5, 5, 1, 6, not 5, 4, 4. Oh, sorry. 4. So 20, 24, 26, 14. So we have 6, 1, 1. We have to divide with 365. 116 divided 365 divided by 116. How much is this? 3, 18, 4, 3, 7, 1, 1, 1, 6, no, 8, 56. 24 into 100. November 2006, July, 9th July, 8th November. Interest is rupees 6. So interest is rupees 6 and amount is rupees 438. Therefore, the principal should be 438 minus 6. That is 432. Principal is 432. Fine. T, that's all we know. That's all we need. P and R and T. T is 123 days, which means 123 divided by 365. Now 432 or 123, 365 into 100. 365 into 100. So R equals to 365 into 100 into 6 divided by 432 into 123. Uh, mm, 232216 341. Hmm. 216 into 41 is 8856. 250. 25. No, 25 will not divide this. 4. Okay, so 4 divides 125 and 4 divides this with 54. What else? 54. 9. No. Okay, so what? 54. What is 54 into 41? 54, 16, 21, 4, 11, 2, 2. And what is 365 into 25? No, this is going something a little bit wrong. This calculation should not be this much big. I will come to this later on. Let's do question number 13. It says that a sum was split into three parts. The first part was lent at 10% per annum for 4 years. A sum was split into three parts. The first part was lent at 10% per annum for 4 years. The second part was lent at 20% per annum for 6 years. The third part was lent at 30% per annum for 6 years. Okay. The simple interest of each part was realized to be equal. The simple interest for each part was realized to be equal. So let's say first part, we do the calculation separately. Second part, and we have third part. For first part, we see the sum was split into three parts. Okay, so let's say the first part be P1, second part, I mean the principal. The simple interest of each part was realized to be equal. Then the ratio of the first, second, and third part. Okay, so we have to find the ratio between P1, P2, and P3. The first part was okay. So the interest of all the three parts for the given rate and years are coming to be same or same. So let's say for one, the interest is I1. This is P1, and what is R for the first part? R is 10, and what is T? 4 by 100. For I2, interest for part P2 is P2. What is the rate? 20, and what is the time? 6 years by 100. Similarly, we have I3 equals P3 into 30 into 5 divided by 100. Now I1 is 10, 10 cancels, 2 P1 by 5, and I2 is 100 cancels, 12, so 12, 6 P2 by 5. 20, yes, and I3 is 15 by 10, 3 by 3 P3 by 2. Okay, we have this. It is asking the ratio of the first, second, and third part is. Now, it is given that the, let me check once again if I did any, if the calculation is correct or not. So P1 10, P1 into 10 into 4 divided by 100, which is 1 0 cancels, 2 2 2 5, okay, 2 P1 by 5. For I2 it is P2 into 20 into 6 by 100, which is 6 P2 by 5, okay, and I3 is P3 into 30 into 5 by 100, which is 1 0 1 0 cancels, 15, 5 3 5 2, 3 P3 by 2, okay, fine. Now it is given that all the interest, the simple interest of each part was realized to be equal. Now this means that I1 equals I2 equals I3. So this implies that 2 P1 by 5 equals 6 P2 by 5 equals 3 P3 by 2. Now from this kind of equation, and to find the ratio between P1, P2, P3, this is a concept of ratio and proportion. What we do is we now there are various ways of solving this to find the P1, P2, and P3. The way I do is I find that P1 by P2 is coming to be P1 by P2 is 6 by 5 multiplied by 5 by 2. This is 3 by 1. 3 by 1. P1 by P2 is 3 by 1. And also we get P2 by P3. P2 by P3 is equal to 3 by 2 multiplied by 5 by 6. This is 5 by 10. This is 5 by 10. Sorry, this is 5 by 5 by 4. So we have P1 by P2 equals to 3. So we have P1 is to P2 equals 3 is to 1. So basically we have to find P1 is to P2 is to P3. We have to find this. Now P1 is to P2 we got 3 is to 1, and P2 is to P3 we got 5 is to 4. Now to find P1 is to P2 is to P3, I would like to make in both the ratio the terms P2 to be equal. So P1 P2 in the first ratio in the first equation is P2 is 1, and in the second equation P2 is 5. So I would like to convert both the two ratios, both the equations or the ratios, so that the term P2 becomes 5. Now this also I can say that P1 is to P2. I can multiply all the terms with the same number. So I can multiply with 5 and say this is 15 is to 5. And P2 is to P3, the term P2 is already 5, so I leave it like that. So now, since the P2 terms are same, this implies I can say that P1 is to P2 is to P3 equals 15 is to 5 is to 4. So 15 is to 4. Okay, so the answer is choice C. C is the answer. Let's do problem number 14. Problem number 14 says, find the simple interest on rupees 3000 at 10% per annum from January 1, 2007 to March 15, 2007. This is again a similar problem to problem number 12, which I was struggling. So maybe I will also have to struggle for this problem. Let's see. Now, this is January 1st, 2007 to uh, March 15, 2007. How many days is the big question. How many days? How many days? January 1st, 2007 to March 15, 2007. Once again, in the previous problem, I'm not sure whether the number of days in a month changes with year or not. So for 2006, can I, no, there is calendars. 2000, how can I change 2006, 2006. Okay, I got it. 2006. So 2006, the July month is 31st. July month has 31 days. August has 31 days. September 30. October 31. November, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fine. And this one is 2007. It is saying January 1st. January 1st. So January 1st, January has 31 days. So to March. Okay. So January, February, March. In January, how many days we will have? 1st January, and the month has 31 days. So we will have 31 days. And 2007, February is 28 days, since it is not a leap year. And in March, we have 15th March. So 15 days. So the total number of days, time T, is 31 plus 28 plus 15. This is equal to 59 plus 15. This is 74. January 1st to March 15. January 1st to March 15. In March 15, we have 15 days. February, we have 28 days. And from January 1st, January, we have 31 days. So this is 59 plus 15 is 74 days. Okay. 74 days, which is equal to 74 divided by 365 years. Find the simple interest on Rs 3000 on 10% per annum from January 1st to March 15. So simple interest will be equals to PRT by 100. And what is P? As to find the simple interest on Rs 3000. So P is on means the sum, principal. R is given to be 10%. And T we found to be 74 by 365 whole divided by 100. Now this is equal to 3000 into 10 into 74 divided by 100 into 365. 30 cancels, and we have no. Find the simple interest on Rs 3000. from January 1st, 2007 to March 15, 2007 is 3000. It is coming a very low value, and the options are 60, 120, 90, and 180. 10% per annum, simple interest. PRT by 100. T is 3000. R is 10. What is T? From 31 days in January, March. February is 28 days. And March is 15 March is 15 days. So we have 43, 74 by 365 years. No, it is not coming to any value in the given choices. Question mark. Let's do question number 15. A sum of rupees 2000 amounts to rupees 3000 in 2 years at simple interest. The interest for 3 years is and a sum of rupees 2000, that is the principal is 2000, amounts to rupees 3000 in 2 years at simple interest. Now since amount is given equals amount is given to be 3000, the principal, the sum is given to be 2000, implies we can say that simple interest is equal to amount minus principal. This is 3000 minus 2000. This is 1000. So simple interest we know equals to PRT by 100. This is equal to simple interest we have found to be 1000. Now this implies the interest for 3 years is meaning the interest for 3 years at the same sum and the same rate, rate. So from here we can simple interest now this is not equals to 100. So we know the simple interest is PRT by 100. Now this implies that for t equals to 2 years, we can say that for the simple interest for in 2 years is coming out to be 3000 minus 2000, that is 1000, equals to PR. Let's P remains the same because we have to find the interest for 3 years. Now what is R? R is not given. Okay, fine. And T is given to be 2. We have this. So this implies that PR is equal to 1000 into 100 by 2. Let it be. Now we have to find the interest for 3 years. So interest SI for 3 years will be equal to PR into 3 by 100. PR into 3 by 100. And we know that from earlier given fact that the sum of 2000 was amounting to rupees 3000 in 2 years, we found that PR is coming to be 1000 into 100 by 2. And PR will not change, is not changing. It is asking the interest for 3 years, meaning the interest for 3 years for the same amount, that is 2000, and the same rate. So PR is unchanged. So we can now substitute the value of PR in this, and we get this. So this is cancels, 2500. So this is 1500. So 1500. So the answer is choice B. Answer is choice B. Now, what about question number 14? January 1st to January 1st, 2007 to March 15, 2007. January in 2007, January 1 to January 31st, 2007 has 31 days. February, the month of February has 28 days. And till March 15, we'll have 15 days. So the total number of days between from January 1st, 2007 to March 15th, 2007 should be 31 plus 28 plus 15, which is coming out to be 59 plus 15, that is 74. So this is 74 by 365 years. So it is asking to find the simple interest on rupees 3000 and rate percent 10. So SI equals to PRT by 100. So P is 3000, R is 10, and time we have found to be 74 by 365. So this is 3000 into 10 into 74 by 10, 100 into 365. Oh, sorry, what I'm doing. This is equal to 3000 into 10 into 74 divided by 100 into 365. 365, 74. 73 divides 365, not 74. 20 cancels, 20 cancels. 5 divides 365 with 73 and 36. 6. This 74 should be 73, then 73 will cancel, we will have 60. 74, we are getting 74 days from January 1st to March 15. 2007. 2007 is not a leap year, so it will have 28 days in the February. How many days are there in the month of January for year 2007? 31st days, 31 days. 31 days. I don't know about this 74. This should be, say, if this is 73, then 73 cancels and we will get 60 as the answer. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I'm leaving it. And what was the another problem? This was the same problem. Question number 12. Question number 12. 123 days. We are having 123 days. July, 9th July. Now, 123 days. Maybe the 9th July, the very first day, that is the 9th July, is not considered. It's not considered. So 122 versus 65. Anyway, I'm leaving it. I think I'm doing some mistake in the calculation of the number of days from 9th July 2006 to 8th November 2006. Or maybe there's also a possibility that I have copied the problem incorrectly from the source. I'm sorry for that. So 2 problems I could not solve, but I hope you understood the concept that need to be applied to solve the problems. I hope this video was beneficial, and this set of problems will give you a good evaluation of your understanding on the chapter of simple interest. I will not make another test paper 2. I think this will be enough. The practice test paper 1 and the test paper 12 and all the exercise problems are good enough to have a good foundation on the chapter simple interest. I will move on to the next chapter tomorrow, that is lines and angles. So if this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it, and also please support me by subscribing to my channel. And also do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.